Okay, I remembered to make it public again this time, like before I started watching the videos. Okay, um, okay, I'm gonna watch that. Um, this is like Dreamcore as well, but I guess like this is Liminal Spaces as well, so that's fine. Okay, um, yeah, these are really nice places from what it looks like. This would be peaceful to walk down, and this would be fun to like sleep in. That's a neighborhood. Um, it's modern, I guess, because those look like the LED lights. Okay, pretty empty. Uh, those look interesting. Now, I like the red chairs on this. Uh, I guess that's altered a little bit, like edited a little bit. It looks really wavy. Oh, that's really bright. Look at this shopping cart. I like checkered floors. That's a very small table and large chairs for the table. Okay, no door over there. That looks kind of weird that it's just there. Oh, that's a nice landscape. It's probably not actually there though. Oh, that looks like a game because of their resolution. Hey, who are you? Are you my neighbor? Okay, well, um, this is my name. What's your name? Okay. Um, somebody murdered someone. Okay, that's a very isolated looking house. Oh no, something's over there and we're not supposed to look at it. Oh, it's a ghost sighting. I have to record this. Oh no, I can't actually see it. It's just blurry. No one's gonna believe that I saw one um, over there. How long is that hallway? Is that a real, like, is it really that long? Oh, it's that famous. It's doors taken from that famous liminal space picture of the basement, but it's like weird maze, I guess. Oh, that's a weird sign. Which one do I go down? If you touch each of them, you get some gold coins. They'll fall from them. Wow, this is a really clean place. Look how sparkly it is. Oh, that looks magical. But why are there upside down doors over there? What is this supposed to be for? What is this, like, a weird rock mine thing that this house is on? The teddy bear is creepy, so I don't trust the rainbow that's coming from it. Okay, um, it's very glitchy looking. That's a lot of things appearing, like over here in this park walk thing. Oh, you're sad because you hit your head on one of those poles. Okay, here's some pain relieving cream. But did someone push them down there to get them to hit their head on there? I'm just kidding. It's a weird beach. You can actually climb up these maybe and do parkour on them. From Liminality. Okay. Is this... Okay. There must have been some kind of weird event here to put all these here. I don't know if this is edited or AI, but if it's real, why would these all be here on this grass? It's... That's pretty thin. Oh, hi there. Why do you want to be here? Okay, yeah, I've seen this in other streams. It's really dark. This looks really beautiful. Like, it feels like this path is leading you to some important life event thing. Scoot the chair so it doesn't fall in the water along with the person sitting on it. Oh, it's so dark. Those are really tall. It's over there. Very magical looking. I don't know why there needs to be a staircase there. Okay, how many beds are here? Is this a hotel? Just kidding. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of flowers. That's the thumbnail of this compilation. And here's the... Here, it looks like a sewer, but it's probably in the forest. Are there... Is there wires between these fence posts looking things? That tree looks like it makes this image a lot more of a vibe. Oh, pencils. I think this is a painting. Um, and there's pencils on there. Okay, this is a very, this is a very, like, strange place to put a bench because there's not much else around it. I think they want to be taken down from there. Why are they hanging on there? Okay, look at all that over there. All these random walls. What are they for? Oh, what are you doing here? Am I bothering you? Should I go? Okay, that's a lot of magazines. Or whatever, like... That's the only thing this room is selling, I guess. Bam? What is Bam? Oh, that's really interesting grass slime thing over there. This is a very blue river, which looks pretty. Okay, this is gray river, which looks creepy. You know, I've seen that in another stream, one of these streams. This is so white, it almost looks like it's made that way to show how high up it is and how it's in the clouds. Okay, that's only 4 seeds, but why are they over there? It's not next to like a door or whatever. I think these videos are now more of like people talking about liminal spaces than just like about liminal space images, because I'm running out, and also it's interesting to see people actually talk about them. Uh, okay, we found this with fitting music, so that means each will be different and it's trying to fit with it, which I think is great. Someone might talk to me, so. Um, this is. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is a play area, and I don't know how this music fits this, but it feels like it does in some ways. Let's see this. Those mirrors just look so weird with these walls. Okay, that is an interesting place. Okay, this, yeah, it sounds like warm paradise water. So yeah, it fits. Look at those slide escalators. That's why this music fits with this. It sounds like something in the building is like breaking in the ceiling. So it sounds kind of like you gotta leave soon because the building's gonna be something dangerous is gonna be in the building. Look at those. Those are some weird things to put on the floor. Oh, the water running sound. That's why this sounds like this image. 4 years ago, this is before I discovered the liminal space subculture. That looks like a very vibey place to be in. Oh, it's a creepy gas station in a rural area where you're like super tired in a road trip. For some reason, it also gives me the feeling that they're alone in the road trip. Okay, there's only two of these images. I mean, there's only two of these, not images. Uh, two, videos. Nobody knows where this photo was taken. I'm sure that applies with a lot of them. Okay, that's there's that. Oh, that's my float, the channel that that other channel was talking about in their description from your search. Okay. Did I already like this, or I could have already watched this? Wow, this was all the way back in April 2020. I think most of the people who know about liminal spaces discovered them in early 2022 with the backrooms thing blowing up. Like the backroom story was from 2019, but it blew up in 2020 in popularity in 2022. They're analyzing this.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to yet again another episode of Liminal Space Image Analysis. Yeah, that was pretty good. I
I
don't
don't
think I need to do
analyze
another
them
one.
that
I just want to
much.
start with
I
this
want to see
image
them
right
analyzing
here.
it.
We're just gonna jump straight into it. This was submitted by Colt, and it looks like either they took this or they actually made it themselves. But to them, it's called North Point Mall, and it's like a little panorama image of a mall in Roblox, and it is actually Roblox. And I just chose it because I think it's
Yeah, it
it's
looks
pretty
like a
cool to
game.
see a panorama and be a 3D model of a liminal space, or at least this empty mall. I just thought it was a pretty interesting photo, and I thought it was something different we could start on. But without
Okay.
further ado, we can go ahead and hop into the more normal stuff. Well, if you consider these images to be normal.
They're not normal.
So we've got this little stream submitted by WTF, who is Kirko, and I really, really love the setting of these images. So we can open with this first one here. It has this sense of repetition with the doors. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and
There's
assume
so
this is like some
many.
type of,
And they
I
lead
don't
to
know.
the
This looks
same
like a
room.
prison. The other ones look like a factory. You'll see as we go along. But like, why is it like this? Why is it just a bunch of numbered doors? But yeah, I love the visual repetition here.
The numbers on the top
Really
being over there
visually
makes it
interesting,
weirder.
and just a
Why?
good photo.
They're leading to the same
We can
rooms.
continue down. We have this one right here, and this one almost looks fake, just due to the quality. This area in particular, where I feel
There's a
it could
brick
be
wall over
fabricated, and
there.
obviously it's not. But wow, what a treat this must have been to be in this location and take these photos.
I want to
And I
hang
love the
from those
orange lighting at the
bars.
top. It really draws your attention in, and it's a nice
If
contrast to
things don't
the
follow me when
darker
I do it.
tones we have in the rest of the image. And then this third one, we have this open room with some turbines, and it seems to be a bit more bright. You have a little bit of light coming in at the top here. Wonder what that might be from. And I guess that light source
That's a
is bright enough that
dangerous
it just illuminates the
mechanical
entire
area.
room. But yeah, these mechanical machines are pretty fascinating to look at. I love looking at things like this, and I'm almost intrigued because there seems to be a bit of like a museum podium thing right here where you might read some information. So maybe they were on some type of tour or something, some tour of like an empty factory of some kind.
I don't want to be there. That's very
Here's
dangerous.
another one. So it looks like they actually took these images in the daytime. You can actually see a window to the outside here. And
Yeah,
then
that's pretty
here's a
bright
light. I'm
out
gonna
there.
suspect that this is probably the same light, not actually the same light, but the same light bulb, same light fixture. Yeah, pretty awesome. These are really cool. I don't know
Are
what these
those
are
drums
called
that are things are stored in?
scientifically, but look at the little orange, like Victorian era lamps or lanterns over here. They make these look so ominous with the orange lighting, and it just looks very dramatic. And then lastly, we have this one here. I like the natural light that comes in. It's not too distracting, but it is rather bright. And then again, you have these machines here, which just look very imposing. I mean, these things look like if you got your hand stuck in there, it would just be game over. So pretty interesting. And then
Yep,
I wonder what this is
that's
up here. It
even
looks like
more
it's some
dangerous
type
than
of
the other.
some banner or something that has letters on it. Because I can make out it says like JOLO. That looks like an MDO. And over here too.
I only analyze these a little less than they did. I thought they would analyze them like a lot and talk about why they feel the way they feel a lot more.
Very, very interesting. Especially with the tiles.
This is basically just what I'm doing with these streams, except I'm doing it with videos and not things that were submitted to me by viewers.
I am not sure if this is a prison or some type of factory, but I would love to hear the feedback from you all, as well as if who is Kirko is to watch this video. Would love more context on these images because they were just so fascinating. I had to start with them. So thank you, Kirko. So just to break it up really quickly here, we have some by AJ Plays 515. And so these three photos, I'm going to go ahead and assume that they just took them off the internet because they're not in a matching resolution and they're all very different. So I just assumed that they were just trying to find
I really like what's on the walls there. It's very colorful.
a stylized or a theme set of images, which is cool. So we're going to go and take a look at them, and they seem to be bowling alleys. This photo
Look at.
Feels very cramped, I would say, just because you have like half of it being taken up by the ceiling, so it feels very low to the ground.
Hmm.
This one I like a lot. This could almost be an album cover. I mean, you already got. I mean, I don't think it is actually 1:1 resolution, but it's close enough, right? And then you've got these pink lights, which I find fascinating because you honestly have more warm lighting, as you can see in the top right corner here. This is more yellowish. And then lastly, we have this one here, which is rather small, and it looks to be pretty retro or vintage because I've never seen a bowling alley like this. Usually, you have these wonky looking chairs here, but never plain sofas. Very interesting looking. I don't know. Maybe it's either super retro or ahead of its time, but I've never seen anything like that. But thank you, AJ Plays 515. So does somebody who actually submits a lot to the stream competitions. So I was actually pretty surprised to see that they
These playgrounds look really familiar with not the layout, but just the. Oh wait, yeah, they look really casual, I guess.
they actually took some photos and submitted them into the Liminal Space Image channel. But they're pretty good. We've got this playground with nobody on it, and lighting is
What's
good,
that?
framing's good. Feels very empty and hollow. Same with this one right here. This one has a more clear focus with it just being um, more attuned to just this one section of the playground rather than trying to capture the entire space. So it's a different type of appeal. Kind of a similar thing here, except now the viewer is actually on the playground, so you feel kind of more integrated into the space and the environment. Okay, this one is a bit plain, but I think because you can only see the starting point and then the ending point, and it kind of connects in the photos, it does kind of feel a little uncomfortable, especially just because like the design of the slide just doesn't look very appealing. So it just kind of creates this photo that's just kind of bland. Just like this slide, it's bland. So Sun was able to capture the blandness of this slide.
Hmm.
Slide reviews with Shuki. And then something else here, not a playground, what looks to be some type of fancy trailer, but
Yeah, that I was gonna say that looks um fancy.
this in and of itself is just a beautiful photo. I love this orange light at the top here. I love how you can see this transmission tower in the background. You have a nice sky, and then of course you have this walkway, which all leads into it. So just a great photo. And then you get a different angle here. This one feels a lot more liminal, in my opinion. And actually, you can actually see the playground off in the distance. So look at that; they're all connected. And then you've got two transmission towers here. So great photography, son. I didn't know you did photos, photography. I mean, anyone can do photography, but these are like good. Good job. Keep it up. Okay, I just want to talk about this really quickly because I just found this on accident, and I have to share it with you all, right? So I was looking through the chat here because somebody had asked Colt about this image. They said that animated, and they replied by saying, "Nope, that's a still from an old game." And now I'm like, "Oh crap, here we go again. Maybe it's not Roblox." So I decided to check for myself and see if I could find this game. So I just searched North Point Mall in Roblox, and there, nothing came up except for this one video that says vintage Montgomery hydraulic elevator at North Point Mall, Roblox. And it's just this little video here, pretty standard, nothing crazy. It's just this guy in an elevator going up and down in a Roblox game. Okay, and then I check the game. Here we are. So, but it's okay, bad request, whatever. Forget about that for a second, right? Guy in a game on a Roblox elevator. I decide to go to his channel.
It's just elevators.
This is a YouTube channel where all he does is go in elevators. But not only real life elevators, but elevators in Roblox games. So yeah, go subscribe to
I mean, that's kind of easy. Just go to a bunch of random buildings in your city and just find elevators and go in them and then record it.
Elevator Boy 886. So lastly, we have some images submitted by Otis, and these are pretty good. We got this one here that's monochrome, except for the color variation over here with the little light source, and then you can actually see what I believe is a road sign. I just love snow photos. You all know that they have a weak spot for me. Here we have a dead mall that feels particularly dead because there's no signage or stores or any visible thing that you'd be able to recognize
It's just the
or identify.
architecture.
It just feels blank and empty. And that is also seen in the next photo, where again it's just a large, empty, open space. This looks to be some type of warehouse or just an industrial building. Wonder how they got that. But you know, that's the intrigue and the funness. Is that a word? Anyway, here's another one.
Okay, I'm gonna see if it's a word for you. I'm just kidding. You don't you don't. How do you spell funness if that's a word? I guess it's not a word.
Large open space. I like how there's an exit sign. Oh, there's multiple, I suppose. Got some holes in the ceiling as well. Got some pipe problems, I'm gonna assume. But yeah, another one here. Wow, look at that. That's interesting. So Otis apparently managed to make their way to the second floor. You can actually see they're doing some type of construction or maintenance over here. And down here, that looks to be like a part of the mall. So very interesting. Maybe these photos are actually all connected somehow. And then another one here, what I'm gonna assume is the same mall, but this just looks really sad and dilapidated. I really like the orange cones. They really stand out and add some color variety to just the grays and the whites. So pretty
One
nice.
okay, two of them are knocked over. I don't know why they're here.
And then we lastly finish with this image, which just feels very noisy and busy.
Mhm.
There's a lot going on, a lot of stuff, a lot of just feels chaotic and messy. I mean, you've got a painting here, a shoe rack over here, and who knows what else along the walkway here. But yeah, I can see why you really chose these images, Otis. They really work well together. That is so freaky. Is that supposed to be like Tom's the Tank Engine? Yeah, okay.
I guess. Oh, yeah. I guess I can look at these other. I mean, looking at these other videos would be a good idea for this stream. That is a long video. Okay, let me. I was gonna react to each of these individually. Like usually that's how that's how these streams work. Young men's, yeah, okay. It's just a very empty part of the store, I guess. Uh, that isn't, that looks like a strange handicap sign. Okay, it's just like a house, whatever, that hasn't been moved into very much. Okay, basketball at night would be interesting. Oh, it's so bright out there. Okay, this is a an ominous hotel room. It's like they're just trying to look through that window and it's really small, I guess. Um, that's a ramp. I had to stop. Okay. That's um that is like a very, it looks like a soft carpet. Okay. 2006, that's pretty high resolution for 2006. Okay, that's a big school. What are these bouncy balls doing here? I don't know. Do you remember the TV advertisement with a bunch of bouncy balls going down some um San Francisco, I think that's where it was, a street that was very, like, had a very steep, it was very steep. Okay, um, that's, I don't know what that's for, but it's very shiny. So liminal space pictures where it's just natural things and no man-made things are interesting looking. Like, it's interesting how those can be natural as well. Usually we think of them as something that is built by us, but if it's natural, the natural ones are pretty strong as well. Uh, um, that's, look, that sidewalk is really clean. Okay, is that like a forested area or is it not, is it planted there? Oh, it's like a tropical mall. Okay, there's not much going on in this room. Like, oh, and over here, what is that mess over there? That looks like it needs to be cleaned up. Is that a wind turbine? That would be weird if that was a wind turbine because it's small. I don't know what game this is from or if that's even from a game. Uh, this is, they look really sunken into the ground and seats. Okay, it's a very bright and sunny day, but it's dark in that place. Uh, okay, a very big house. So that looks like a very interesting art piece. I don't know what it is. Okay, a hiking trail. Now, oh, that looks so tropical, I guess. Um, okay, just a restaurant. That is very creepy. I don't want to go through that door. Okay, this is like you're running away from some cryptid, and this is like, um, don't go through there, that's a trap. Oh, that is so old. Let me go back. Oops. Okay, a lot of seats over there that are angled weirdly. Now, okay, that's an old, like, restaurant place. Is that a mirror or a window? I don't usually see circular windows. Okay, just a weird mole thing. Okay, that's just really abrupt and steep. Okay, it's a snowy winter fun place. Okay, that's quite a generic suburb, isn't it? Stop. That's, uh, okay, that's like a deck. Don't go in there. It's dangerous. Okay, those. Why are there tables in this bus? That looks European and like it's from hundreds of years ago. Okay, that's a weird warehouse. That's a lot of seats. I mean, couches or whatever, just randomly over there. Okay, just a grocery store looking area, and that I guess those are icicles. I don't know. Okay, this is pretty shiny. That's weird how there's just a light over there. And also, did you notice there's a swing set over there? I don't know why it's separate from there. That looks like it's in a space station thing. Okay, that's a very. This is just like a weird restroom drinking fountain looking area. And why is. What are those on there? Okay, someone. It looks like someone tried to escape and ran through there and smashed the window to go through there. Caution tape, why is it not going across? Okay, it's just an airport, I guess. Oh, that looks so old and looks like it would be on a book cover, I guess. What is that? What game is that from? Oh, this is such a creepy outdoor dining area. What's going on here? Um, okay, it's a pool, a very bright pool. Okay, what's that's empty. Uh, that's a lot of. It looks abandoned. Okay, that's quite fancy, but in a unsettling way for some reason. A purple sky, it's probably fake, but still. Um, why are there so many tables, and what's that down there? Okay, a shopping. Never mind, I don't think that's a shopping area. That's just really open for a train station. That house is gonna fall down, just kidding. Okay, that's a bright rainbow. Oh, I like this. It's like a rural park area, and there's a lot of fun wilderness things close by. I don't know what machine that is, but it's probably for making some kind of drinks. That is a creepy bus station or whatever. That looks like you just gone way too far off the path you need to and you're lost. Okay, that's very colorful. I don't think it's a real place. Oh, it's Roblox. Um, why is it so blue? What are you putting in there that makes it blue? Okay, it's very small and rocky. That's a big staircase. Um, Christmas lights for some reason. That looks like a really tall street light. Uh, there's a random rug over there for some reason. When the traffic lights are hanging from wires, it just looks very strange. And those look really low as well. This looks like a kind of rundown place. Oh, that's a shiny floor. I don't know why I know shiny floors in these images so much. Is this an actual old photo? It's like, it would be crazy if there was like a 1950s photo that was basically a liminal space picture. Like, that's why they took it, but they just didn't have the term for it back then. Okay. Abandoned amusement park, very creepy. Is that a fridge? What is that? That looks like an attic. Oh, this is like a garden and it looks so old. Um, that's a very dark hallway. Okay, that's a thin door. Is that like some kind of paper? Okay, there's just blue stairs over there. Oh, it's a bus. It, okay, that's a curvy staircase. Uh, it, I don't think you should go up there. It's probably not for you. Um, okay, big mall. That's a very rundown staircase. Wow, that's really clean. I don't know if that's a real picture or not. Oh yeah, leave this place. Run away from the entity chasing you. Uh, I wonder if there's a balcony up there. I don't know why, but it looks Mediterranean. That looks like an eye, so the building's watching people. Is that something being thrown over there? Uh, why does that door have blind looking things on it? That's a really fun stage, but a very sad place to watch it from. Uh, why are you crawling on the street? Just kidding. Okay, that's just a bunch of train stuff. Why is the person upside down on that sign? Uh, go towards there. It'll be fine. What kind of game is this? Oh, that person definitely is an introvert. Why is there a chair there? That just makes it so creepy. Okay, that looks very pretty. There's a lot of leaves. Um, what is this? A warehouse? Cause like, why is that here? It looks like a kid's place, but then there's a warehouse thing over there. Okay, that's just some like. Why does this look like the 2000s so much? This just looks so familiar to me. Like, or it feels very familiar to me. It's like a rural place, but like this doesn't look like this looks specifically like it would only be in the 2000s, not in the other times. Uh, yeah, it's a very messy yard or whatever. That's gonna fall down. Yeah, that image that I said looks like the 2000s just hit me really hard compared to these others for some reason. And not just in a liminal space way, but also in like a forgotten memory thing, I guess. Which I guess that's just a subcategory of the liminal spaces. But um, it's quite rainy there, but the trees don't have leaves on them. Emergency. Okay, I don't want to be there. That's creepy. That looks like there's gonna be magic going on there. Okay, what is this? A neighborhood? Go there. Um, oh, that's a. I like the wall piano thing. That is so wet. I like when it's night and it's raining and there's traffic lights, so it's like really shiny. Uh, that looks kind of warm. Is that a sewer? I hope not. Okay, that was toilet papered. What? Why doesn't this lead anywhere? What's the reason for this? Okay, this is quite white. That's a lot of winding paths with lights on it. Very interesting. What is that cage thing, shadow thing? Okay, what are these bags for? It looks like you're just like doing a water sport over there. Okay, low resolution, low polygon game. That's just a random like pole over there. Never mind. Why is it so dirty? I saw Pringles, so it's not. Doesn't make sense. Okay, something weird happened here where they had to leave quickly. That's what it looks like. Okay, what is this from? Oh, that looks very futuristic. Why does everything just look a little too simple in this? I don't know why. Okay, in our casino or whatever. Oh, it's like a crime and like interrogation looking thing. Those are some weird looking chimneys. What a that is such a big like plain area. Okay, what's that over there on the wall? Uh, why are the chairs colorful? Okay, there's a that's kind of a hill over there. That is a short staircase. I like how many plants are on there. Exit? No, I'm not exiting. Um, are those actually in the desert? This is probably not a real picture, but that would be terrifying if it was. Very bright, sunny, place. Okay, that's an interesting barrel. It looks like a cannon. Oh, it's a very cursed school where something creepy happened in it at night. That's really fun and creepy at the same time. Uh, the drinking fountain is cursed. Okay, that's a big mall area. Oh my gosh, that's so many chairs. Nice, it's a gas station. I guess there's a cleaning the floor, that's why it looks so nice. Oh, that's really colorful. And the tree leaves are pink. Mr. Donut, I want to get some donuts over there in the middle of the desert. So you arrived home very late and it's like very, very dark. Oh, for some reason it's snowy here, but not over here, not very much over here. This just looks like a really warm day. Look at the floor over there, like that makes it look warm. Oh, Monsters Inc. Very creepy looking at it in a liminal space. There's just not there's not enough going on here for it to be comforting. It looks so uncomfortable. Very snowy, very um that's not many trees and it's very flat. Wow, that is so far away. This is a long hallway. Oh, I think museum liminal spaces are underrated. Like, the artifacts in it just make it look so, like, it has supernatural magical things going on in it. Okay, very clean looking carpet. For some reason, this carpet just looks specifically like 2012 to 2014. For some reason, like, this image doesn't look like it'd be taken in other times. Uh, the same advertisement on each screen, that looks weird. Or I think it's an advertisement. Don't go down there, that's creepy. Why does that look so bent out of shape? Like, it looks like people use it too much. Okay, it's a shipping place. Why is the sky red and apocalyptic looking? That is, the bathroom's creepy, not just because it's dark, but because there's so much unused space over there. Why did they need to make it that big? Okay, don't jump out there. That's a very high up sky over there. It's a pretty but unnatural looking valley. Okay, that's a lot of chains on the bridge. Oh, I wouldn't like going up there. Imagine if you're driving up there and you slide down because it's too slippery because of the how wet it is and how big of a slope it is. What are those green things over there? It looks really weird and yeah, that's the middle of nowhere. Oh, computers. This is such a dark place. That looks very like nice to be in. Okay, these are the apartments that look kind of crappy. Why are there so many poles there? Very creepy school. Oh, it's like a city just glitched. That makes it a liminal space look. That that bus is just way too dark. Sit in there. You're gonna like it. Oh, this is like a really late commute or whatever. Why is that so wiggly? Okay, it's just an interstate or whatever. Um, Sloped hallways are kind of weird instead of having staircases, unless it's for handicapped people in wheelchairs. Okay, that is that's very bright. That's so much fluorescent lights. Okay, very creepy merry-go-round. Tennis courts just look so weird when it's really bright, even if it's like a drawing or whatever. Um, that was abandoned. Okay, that's a very snowy. What is that, a traffic light? I guess so. It's like really weird to see a single traffic light there. Uh, okay, it's a sale, I guess. And that's very 1990s looking. Like it doesn't look like it'd come from later. Okay, that's a nice attic that's so empty. This looks underground for some reason. That's a trippy floor, like carpet. Okay, that's really fancy looking for some reason for this building, like the furniture. Um, that's a small kitchen, but for some reason it doesn't look like it's in a living area. Okay, that fence looks like it needs to be replaced. Okay, an airport, but it looks like it's for the military. Uh, that's a small shed looking thing. That carpet makes this place looks really like a vibe. Why is there a rocking chair there? It looks like a rocking chair. Why does this look underground? That's a downtown area, but nobody pays attention to it right now for some reason. Okay, ceiling fans. There's two of them next to each other. That looks so unsafe for some reason. Like creepy unsafe, not obvious unsafe. Uh, why are you on the roof? And why is the sky like a blue screen of death blue? Okay, that's like behind a giant store. Okay, a nice blanket. I don't even know what kind of part of a city this would be in. Look at those tiles, like over there. There's so much fluorescent lighting, it looks kind of foggy. The Fox and Crow. What is this, a play? Um, I think this image had a Trevor Henderson monster in it at the end, so it's kind of iconic to me. Okay, that's a wet looking forest over there. Why is there like a T like a what is it called again? Never mind, just like a I don't remember. Gazebo, yeah, a gazebo looking thing. What is this white stuff everywhere? Someone needs to clean that up. Oh, this is iconic and famous and creepy. Why is this in black and white? That's so creepy. Uh, okay, it's an old um like merry-go-round looking thing. That's a weirdly square pole or power line, and I guess crops are growing there. They look pretty evenly spaced. That's a lot of shoes. A lot of people must live here. Live here. That is a really big gas station. I wonder how full it gets. Okay, that's a fun, rainy looking place. Uh, it's a downtown area, but it's empty. Is that a tornado? Go inside. Why is that a spike? Oh, no, it's just going and sinking into the ground. That's a lot of makeup. Uh, those look like curtains on the wall over there. Three doors next to each other. That's weird. What is that? It's like someone ran out of there and dropped that and went to the one on the right, the near right. Okay, that's a big parking garage. Okay, that's a very like strange looking environment with the sunset over there. And the backyard was pretty empty as well. Okay, it's just a mall with a pool table, which is interesting. What are these silo looking things? Okay, just another school at night. Someone might hit that drinking fountain on accident. Okay, it's a basketball court next to a driveway looking thing. There's so many urinals. Wi Winners. Can you fix those? Uh, those look unnecessary, those walls over there. Okay, very empty place. It's like you're just moving in. Oh, that is an old looking clock or whatever. Oh, this is like an old game, I guess. Um, a couch in a farm doesn't make sense. Why does that look like the 1800s? Like the romanticize, romanticizations of it, not the actual 1800s. There are so many images, like, it's really long and they also go by really fast. The pool is empty, which just looks sad because you want to go in there and swim there, but it's empty. Okay, you got home at night. Okay, this one is, why are there colorful frames around the windows? This is like a basement that is dangerous. I mean, not dangerous, but looks kind of dangerous with all the like pumps or whatever. It's Courage the Cowardly Dog. Why is that like looks like it's in an accident? Okay, it's just a restaurant. That's very sludgy snow over there. This looks like it's from the 70s, I guess. It's so old. Uh, that is. Um, that's a Neapolitan building. Okay, that's what it looks like. Well, it looks like Neapolitan ice cream. So those are very big satellite dishes. It looks like it's looking for alien signals. I don't know. That's very shiny, like that dark area over there. That is so foggy and snowy, which is interesting. It's a tiny gas station in a giant parking lot. Oh, it's not the sky, it's just the ceiling. Come on. Okay, that road looks like it's not been maintained in a while. Oh, it's a creepy hair salon. Well, it looks kind of fancy as well. That is so empty. It's like, what kind of building is this in? Oh, when the windows are sunken down, it's kind of interesting. Wheelchair. Okay, in a port. Okay, it looks like a farm. That's some very warm lighting in that house, and there's so many windows. Beer hall. Okay, it's a beer hall. Um, that's a classroom, I guess. There's another classroom. Winnie the Pooh's there for some reason. Uh, is that a mat? It looks dirty. That is that that is a very fast. Like it looks like you have to go fast to get there, like to the other side quickly. What? Why does it look foggy inside of this? Oh, that is a really nice looking living room. Why is it sliding down there? Like, why is there a bench on a concrete slab sliding down? It's a messy place, shopping place, or whatever. Caf. I don't know what's in there. Why is there a car in here? Like, those look like indoor doors. Okay, it's a messy kitchen, but it's like a vibe and you're cooking something nice late at night to eat. Um, it's just a bus. What? There's green lights on the ground. Okay, there's trees in the parking lot, which is interesting. No dumping, $500 fine. Yeah, just don't dump things in there. That looks like it's from like a long time ago. Uh, it's a it's a keyboard over there. Oh, that is so loopy, I guess. Oh, those look like they need to be painted. Uh, okay, what kind of place is this? Someone needs to get their ball out of here because that's like really like someone might trip on it, and also there's a jarring like um contrast between this store and this hallway. Why did everything look so tall in this? And the TV is on the opposite side. Like you can't watch the TV easily on this chair. Uh, okay, that's a very nice neighborhood. Uh, okay, you're not working. Like no one is there. Um, that's a lot of seats and yellow. Why are there yellow things? Uh, like what are these yellow things here? Why is there like a a framed picture hanging in this store? Oh, it's a very dark alley that no one goes down. That's like off an interstate and it's really dark. Interstate. That is like really dark and it's at a park. Um, it's weird how there's no sidewalk. It's just the road, a thin road, and then grass. It's not like natural either. It's artificial. Like it's plants planted there. Okay, it's a very empty store. Oh, that's so cloudy and nice. And look at the lighting in that house. Okay, it's shutting for some reason. I mean, splintering. Okay, I like these tall palm trees next to the smaller palm trees. I like these pool rooms images. Okay, this is a fancy house, kind of. Don't go down there, it's blocked off. Don't crawl down there. Why? That's so big. I mean, empty. like both of those. It's like something just appeared over there in this creepy uh place. Like there's a single tree here. Okay, an empty mall. Why is there a staircase there? I guess it's for the door, but that's so unnecessary. Okay, it's a very crazy kid's room. Oh, that's so empty in this shelf. There's only the bottom shelf over there. Okay, that's a pattern. I mean, that's like a floor with some graphics on it, I guess. Um, the pole being over there is just so random, and the shelf is really high up. That's a lot of trolleys or whatever those are. Um, most of these images I haven't seen yet. This is a great video. Okay, the reflections of these papers are crazy. That's so wooden, isn't it? Okay, that's just a creepy looking street. Oh, those are the things for the kids for in waiting rooms. Okay, just another mall. Um, that looks like it's from an old movie, and it looks like a crazy person over there. Sorry. That's a very nice lighting from the sunset over there. Okay, a very fake looking village. That's an old computer, but a modern looking image. Um, very empty hallway, which is very strange. Like, what could be in there? Um, I like these windows and these plants. That makes it look like a greenhouse. Those bars just look weird over there on the ceiling. Why is that so dark? They need lights over there. It makes it so I wouldn't want to go there because it's creepy. Okay, there's a red dwarf there for some reason, even though the walls are white. That's a weird looking tropical vacation place. Sorry, we're closed. Uh, that is, just the kids' arcade, please. Why is that so wavy? That's a fancy house. Oh, that is so fun. Uh, it's LG stores, I guess. Way out. Let's go up there. Uh, that's a very steep staircase. Oh, it's so snowy and pretty. Oh, that looks like a creepy place you don't want to like look for stuff in. Is this actually from 1998? That is a high quality image for 1998. But that lamp looks so weird because it lights up the ceiling more than the other places. Like more than the walls, I guess. There's a random mat there for some reason. This is such an old person looking house. Oh, that's so many lockers. Oh, it's like a rural American Midwestern city with a gravel road. Okay. That's quite dark compared to the other side of those barriers over there. It's just kind of creepy seeing this big, like, well maintained looking store, but there's no sign saying what it is and it looks closed. It looks like there's a little stream over there. Okay, who's saying this? Like, what is this advertising? That's an abandoned looking place, by the way. The fact that there's a cone there just, it doesn't really fit very well. Okay, run down, downtown looking place. This is really fun. Look at the colorful chairs. And what is that? That looks like some kind of heater or whatever, just dangerously hanging from there. Okay, very empty place. People don't work there anymore. Oh, that looks snowy and fun. That's an interesting scooter looking thing. Why are there pigeons everywhere? It's a girl's room from a while ago. What are all those pictures? This is such a gray place. That looks like it's frosty outside. What is even going? Oh, why are there outlets on the ground? Okay, that's a very smooth looking door, but that's a creepy place across that doorway. Just a bunch of random blocks here, and it's really dark. Oh, it's an old liminal space game thing. Telephone. Like an old liminal space. Like a liminal space in an old game looking thing. That's an old phone over there. Why are there so many pipes over here? That's so dark, but it's a nice looking neighborhood. I can't see what this is saying. It's too bright. Turn it down a little bit. It's an apocalypse, hooray! That's so much funner than real life sometimes. That is flat. Okay. Uh, that's a great arcade. Okay. Santa's coming. What is that art on the wall? These arches just look so outdated and it's kind of interesting. Okay, this one hits me hard because like Steve and Blue should be here, but they're not. That's so that's so busy looking. Like that fence over there. Okay, it's a tree with a hole in it. Very interesting. Okay, is that supposed to be a fountain? Very interesting. Drive. Yeah, where's the drive-through you're talking about? Oh, that's a big city. Like, I mean, that's a big place for a lot to show in a liminal space picture. This is a this is an amazing carpet. Okay, very wiggly. There's not anything on the shelves. That's weird. Okay, this just looks so creepy on the left because it's like you just barely noticed something was creepy about the building. I don't know. That's what it feels like. Is this a house? That's a very big house. I guess that's for bicycles. These look so simple. Wet floor, are you sure? That carpet looks nice. It's just a bunch of random railings over there. Run away from the experiment that escaped. It's like you've been driving for a while and you're just in a small city, isolated city. Why is that so thin and why is there a refrigerator over there? It looks like the carpet was just mopped. There, why are there power lines on this building? That's what it looks like. Okay, that's a fun looking house, but why are there so many bins over there? Okay, lots of floaties. Okay, very stocked looking supermarket. Okay, that's a lot of graffiti. 1998 again. Okay, two old washing machines and some pipes over there. Tourist attractions. That doesn't look very attractive for tourists, and it looks dusty. Is that a door? Okay, it's not, but it's very rainy over there. Okay, some very tacky apartment buildings. Why is there just glass over there and it's slightly elevated? What's going on? This is very famous. Okay, that's an old TV. That's a fancy looking underground looking tunnel. Okay, that's a really nice looking bathroom door. Exit. Oh, look at those leaves. That's a tiny light. That's a lot of. That's a big tablecloth. Okay, very blurry. Looks like you're going fast. I like this fancy marble looking carpet. I mean, tiles. Okay, this is smooth for some reason. Why are there staircases there? They look unnecessary. That's, that looks like it's italic, like the fence over there. It needs more lighting in this parking lot. Oh, those balls look like they're fun to be on. I like when pools are have a really soft glow. But that's a red, weird looking sky. Pepsi. These are some very like detailed graphics on these buttons. I guess it's some kind of gym like basketball court thing. This is very famous, like, or at least I see it a lot. Um, it's an old staircase, looking staircase. Okay, that's a very symmetrical looking power line thing. There's too many ships there. They look untaken care of. I'm just. It's just like my brain's being tied in knots trying to think of like all these things to say about these so quickly. And I've been doing this for like 35 minutes. So this is a creepy, dark-looking kitchen thing. That looks like it's in the back of the store where very few people go. But usually fruit isn't in those, they're in the front. It's just weird. That's a very dark, I mean, that's a very not well lit place. That's very famous and creepy. That should be closed. It looks dangerous. This looks like a warm place, but it still gets a lot of snow because of the mountains. Like, look at the mountains. It looks like there's snow on it. And you're just... Why is the station between the tracks and there's fences here? That doesn't look like it works very well. This one is very famous and very nice. Very, like, old looking. Oh, that's very stony, I mean concrete like looking. I don't know why there's a chair there. That's really weird. And there's so many like you know uh uh doors. And this is like that is so much water, but it looks shallow. Why is that blocked off? Like, what is the reason you need to block people off from there? That makes the image creepy. So This is like, this looks like sanitizing wipes, not like a drying towels. Get out of this school. It's very creepy. That's like industrial stuff you don't understand, and that is very dangerous in the middle of the Midwest. Okay, very well taken care of looking place. Avoid eye contact with test subjects. Why why is it like in an industrial looking place? Okay, that was like a downtown alley looking thing. Very shiny floor. There's so many beams up there. Okay. It's a foggy place that's hard to drive in because it's so foggy. That looks like it's in a home, except the building looks like it's not a home at all. Looks like it's a waiting room. Okay, just a small parking garage over here. Oh, it's like a American football stadium with a shed over there for some reason. Okay, a peaceful pond. Oh, that looks very pretty. What's up there though? Why is there a Target and paintings? I mean, pictures, frame picture over there. That's a weird looking building. I mean, room. Oh, there's arrows telling you to slide down there. Okay, very icy, unsafe looking place because you'll slip. Okay, empty mall, closed mall, whatever. So many seats just over there that are empty. Okay, the class is done. The chairs they put up. That's a pretty long slide for a playground. Why is there a flag over there? It's just a snowy place. Like it's like you're lost. Why is this so red? And why is this messy area so creepy looking? Okay, it's a curved wall over there for some reason. So this is a bunch of pads to jump off that are very pretty and colorful. That's a big aisles in the dust. What are those leaves on the trees? Okay, there's a fan for some reason. Like fans don't look like they belong in bowling alleys. It's a very high up TV for some reason. Okay, these are tall poles just in a rural area. Okay, that's a really big hallway area. That looks like it's on the ceiling. Like, what is this weird like area over there? Okay, empty kitchen. Very. It looks like lava. It's probably just a lot of weird minerals in the lake. What's that thing bending over? Okay, it's curvy. It looks really fancy. That's that's like a weird small area in the roundabout. Okay, everything's so shiny in here, and that staircase is weird because it's like it doesn't just go straight to the right. It just goes forward then to the right. Okay, that's just a creepy, sketchy video rental store looking thing. Okay, short basketball hoops for some reason. Exit. Yeah, I want to go there, even though this is not an outdoor area. Like, in a place that's you like doesn't like it's supposed to be inside not of a building. Instead, is that a mannequin? That is so creepy. Those are some really bright chairs while everything else is just so dull, like dull. That looks like a cage. It's like a garage door looking thing. Oh, it's like the back rooms but modern because it's gray and neutral. That's a messy carpet. Why are there a bunch of things falling from the ceiling? Short clearance. Why are there 3 windows instead of just one larger window? That is so bright. The fact this looks real, so that looks really weird. Okay, just outside of school there. A birthday party at a pool, that's fun. That's so not well taken care of. I'm kinda getting tired from all of this. I wanna like explaining so many pictures back to back. I'll just end the stream now, guys.